Welcome back to another video, and today we are showing off a vaulted line that we have here to show you guys today. So let's just get into it. Alright, so as you guys may have known, and before we get into it, you might see that we have a little bit of a different background here.
Do we?
Yeah, because we used to have the Naruto and Dragon Ball here.
Oh.
So we moved the room around, so we'll show it off in another video once we because we gotta do a couple more stuff.
It's not finished.
It's not finished, but we did change it up a little bit. We got a little bit more space. We have space now, so we can actually stretch our legs. Pokemon cards, we can stretch our legs.
Pull your hamstring.
We can pull that too. So we're gonna go ahead and just show off. As you know, Funko just recently went through and started vaulting a whole bunch of pops and stuff like that. And then their website broke, or their app broke. So they did all these changes.
It was working today when I looked at it.
Oh, was it? Okay, so as of today, it was working for her. I haven't even opened it because I just kind of gave up on the app.
I didn't thoroughly look through it, but it let me look at what it wasn't before. So
okay.
I'm assuming it's
so when the app wants to work, it's honestly, it's not that bad of an app. I actually really enjoy it. It helps keep everything organized. I know you can do the PPG app, but the Funko app, and in the terms of keeping track of like just the items that you have, but that's for another video. We'll get into that. But they just recently vaulted
a lot of stuff, and this one is.
So we're gonna go one by one because we have the entire line as of now here. But we're talking about the Fire Force set. So the first one we're gonna show off right here. Let's see, can we get that to focus? I'm also using a different camera, so so hopefully you can see it from here. Like I said, we're using a new camera. If you are new, or if you've been here for a while, you know that I've used this camera before. I'm not even gonna get into it right now, to be honest. Let's fix this. Okay. So we're just gonna go one by one. If audio is a little funky and stuff like that, just bear with us. We're, again, like I said, we moved some stuff around. We're still trying to tweak some stuff out. But like I said, we got the Maki here. So was it you that bought one that the little fireball was broken off? Or did we just see it somewhere?
I think we just saw it somewhere.
Oh.
Unless it was.
No,
was
we saw it at the store. No, we saw it at a store.
Oh.
We saw it at a store that had that broken off. And that's what it was. So we have the Maki here. So if you don't know about Fire Force,
you should watch it.
It's honestly really great. And
if you didn't know, and you're an anime fan, and you didn't know, Fire Force is like kind of in the same what is it, universe as Soul Eater. So there's a scene actually in both of them that you could hear, it's the same place, and you can hear one of the characters from Soul Eater in there. It's pretty cool, but it's the same world. So
yeah, it's the same.
If you didn't know, fun fact.
Yeah. So is it considered a prequel to Soul Eater? I think it's considered a prequel to Soul Eater.
I don't know because it was done at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's just the same world, but two separate cities.
yeah, that's basically the best way to explain it. But we got the Maki. Maki was recently vaulted, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go. Every single one that we're gonna show off today is vaulted, I think, except for one.
Yes.
And obviously, we'll show that one at the end. But we do have the Maki, which is nice.
I wish they would have made all of them glow in the dark because they're fire. But I mean, they still look cool. Yeah, definitely a missed opportunity for sure. I can understand, this one not because they don't really do much. Well, yeah,
but yeah. So we got the Maki, which is nice. We got these, I think, as soon as they dropped.
Yeah, we got these when they dropped.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
I think the only ones that we didn't go when they dropped was this one, which we will show off.
Yeah, so we'll show it off at the end. So we're gonna go ahead and set this one aside.
All right, so this next one is the regular Shinra with fire. I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
So this one is I don't know, because I guess we'll just show it off since we're already.
Yeah, we'll show them both off. They're the same pop.
Yeah, it's the same exact pop, except this one is a box lunch exclusive glow in the dark.
Yes.
But they're both the same mold and everything is just this one glows in the dark where this one does not. The glow, if I remember, because I haven't seen it in a while, it was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent glow.
I think all of the glows, because there's 3 glows in this set. And I think all of them were pretty decent. Yeah,
they're all actually pretty nice. Hopefully I can be able to actually get either a good photo or a good video of it lit up. But obviously we'll know once we get there, because again, using a new camera, new kind of headache.
But these ones, so this one, the glow in the dark one, is currently the only one of the set that is not vaulted.
At the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, I think it's on pending submission. I think it was.
Yeah, so it's not like available, but it's not vaulted. So I don't know yet. But this one I think is also like the hardest one like to get out of the set. It's like the most expensive one. It just shot up in price. I think it's at 110.
Insanely, and we had 2 of them.
Yes, we had 2 of them. We got them at the first time we went to Collecticon, actually.
Oh yeah, that's
right. The very first time we ever went to Collecticon, so not this past year, but
the year prior.
Last year, so 2023.
2.
I thought you were in 2023.
We're in 2023.
Oh yeah, 2023. What the heck? Anywho, but yeah, so we got 2 of these because we were just recently starting watching the show.
Yeah.
But then we didn't need 2, so we got rid of the other one.
So we initially got 2 because we had our own
2
collection.
Separate collections. Yes.
Yeah, 2 separate collections before we decided to merge them together.
Yes.
But yeah, so we have the glow in the dark Shinra and the regular Shinra. Honestly, it's honestly a pretty. I love that they gave him his like little, little devil smirk thing. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen the show, definitely recommend it.
It's really good. It's really good.
You can even ask her because I think that's around the time we started watching new animes.
Yeah. Because I watched this one on my own though.
Yeah.
Because my parents, we had just recently started dating, and I moved in here, but I was still primarily at my parents' house, and they had to go out of town for some reason, so I had to dog sit, and so I chose to sit on the couch and binge watch Fire Force, and look at us now.
Yep.
But anyways.
So yeah, I would definitely say Fire Force is probably the anime that got me into being more comfortable with opening up to other animes. Because if you know me, I was just a Dragon Ball guy and Yu-Gi-Oh, and that was it. Oh, and Full Metal obviously, and that was it. But now, your boy's seen Naruto already, Shippuden,
pretty much everything that's up here.
Yeah, basically everything that's on the wall is anime I've seen, with the exception of Bleach, because I haven't fully watched Bleach. Same thing with Soul Eater. We never really finished Soul Eater. But aside from that,
yeah, we need to watch Bleach though, because gotta watch the new one that came out. I've been waiting to watch it so that we can watch it together. Yes. But he needs to watch the original first.
Yeah, I've been slacking, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, because we still haven't finished Fairy Tail either for you.
That is true. That is true. Actually.
Anywho, so another character is Arthur with sword. So as everyone has in every anime, there's always that one annoying character.
So this is Zenitsu for Fire Force.
Yes.
Basically.
I don't like Arthur. I think he's very annoying. But
I don't think he's a bad character.
I don't think he's a bad character, but I think he's very annoying.
He is annoying for sure.
Like when he just doesn't want to do anything. I'm like, why are you here?
Yeah,
why are you here?
It's
He's not a bad character. His sword is very cool. Like he's the only one that has the plasma sword, which comes in handy in the show, at a point. But him as a character is just not.
Yeah, he's a little annoying. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad character. I'm not gonna say by any means because he is annoying, but
he's childish.
Yeah, he's really childish. But when he does shine, this man shines. But then again, so does Zenitsu when he's sleeping, which makes no sense to me. But hey.
Cause what is it? Shinra's what? Shinra and him are 3rd generation fire users.
Yes, because they don't.
And this one.
Yeah. So, basically, they can just create fire, I believe, versus the other ones that they need some type of spark to initiate the control.
So there's characters I can't remember. Maki is a.
She's a 2nd gen.
Yeah, she's a 2nd gen.
Yeah. So it's basically
this is
anybody who can't create their own fire, I believe, without needing some type of what's the right word, like
not accelerant, but like something.
Yeah.
Because there's one that he uses guns, but he also has it, but he has perfect aim because he can direct the trajectory of it. But he doesn't can't create fire like Shinra can.
Yeah.
So. And then he can his fire is so hot that it makes a plasma sword. Yeah. So everyone's different, but.
Yeah, everyone has their own
But that's what makes it cool.
Yeah. And it's all fire themed, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So the next one is Miss Iris. Oh, I thought that was a hole because it was open. My finger went through it, and I was like, I got so scared. But there's Miss Iris. So she's the nun of the team. So she doesn't have fire. She can't use fire.
As far as we know, because there's only what, like 1-2 seasons,
yes,
seasons.
But she hasn't used fire. She's the one. She doesn't have fire.
Yeah.
So she just prays. So she's the one that does the prayer before they
do their exorcisms or whatever. Is it? Yeah, I would consider an exorcism in a sense.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So when they like expel the demon or whatever, she prays, and they like pretty much have to protect her because she's useless. But she's very nice. I like Iris, actually. I think she's a good character. I like
no, yeah. That's another thing too. Even like in my opinion, the side characters are actually really
I like
useful.
when they give characters like these like a big part, because like there's a part in it where like she's almost kind of like in the middle of the whole thing, so it kind of revolves around her for like a whole episode pretty much, to give her some kind of like light where she's not just like the useless character in the background.
Yeah. So that's one thing. At least, like I said, as far as what we've seen, every person has a purpose in the sense of like they're useful.
Yes.
In some way, shape, or form. So I don't know what happened there. It looks like the memory card was out of storage. Out of storage space. So basically, I don't remember where we're at. So this is Iris. That's where we're at.
Yes. I think we're pretty much finished with Iris, though.
Yeah.
She's a good character.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we'll do this one first.
Okay.
All right. So the next one, this one is an exclusive. This one is the Hot Topic exclusive glow in the dark Tamaki.
Yes. So yeah, the glow on this one's actually pretty nice. I actually do enjoy it a lot. And little flame ears, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, she's like pretty much, she is also a Gen 3, third generation fire user. So that means she can create fire, and her fire just takes the form of kind of like a cat or a fox, I think. It's supposed to be a fox.
Yes.
Of some sort. So it primarily only shows like some tails and like ears, kind of like Naruto when he goes into like the cloak form.
Yeah.
Which there's other ones that they can make like based on one of the episodes that came out. That would be really cool. But yeah, so Tamaki, I think she's one of my favorite characters. She's also one of those like ditzy characters.
Yeah, like she's kind of like a gag character a little bit, but she does have,
like she's a big part of the team.
Yeah.
So with the teams, if you don't know, if you haven't seen it, they're kind of just like everyday, like fire departments.
Yeah.
So like there's a team, there's a captain, there's the lieutenants and all that stuff. So like just that'll help with the next pop also.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's just one of the what are the other people? Just like cadets or whatever.
Just basically like
just a regular firefighter. But she was a part of one team and then moved to this team.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember exactly what team the initial team is, but yeah.
It's the guy with the eye patch.
Yeah. So now we got this one. So this is the one we're about to show off is the last one that was released. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know, they actually can't. The reason a lot of these got vaulted, at least I believe so, is either they just weren't performing as well as they thought they were, because they actually canceled the second wave of Fire Force, which is why all these got vaulted pretty much almost instantaneously when basically they announced it. They didn't announce it, but they basically
just never came out with them.
Yeah, because this one was a part of the. It has the old wave on here, but it's
technically supposed to be a part of the new wave.
Yeah.
But this one she is one of the captains.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what department.
I think it might have been 5.
Yeah, she's one of the higher ones. She's one of the higher ones.
Yeah.
I think she was like 3 or 2.
Yeah, something like that.
Because she's the one with the research lab. But this one is a Funimation exclusive, glow in the dark Princess Hibana. This one I actually really like because like they put her actual like eye color in there, where like a lot of the Funko Pops they come out with don't actually give them their eye color. So this one she has like kind of like flowers as her like pupils, and her eyes are like blue and the flowers are like pink and white. It looks pretty cool, and this one is glow in the dark.
Yes. Which is nice.
Yes.
Now, one thing I kind of would have liked that they would have done is, you know how they have on the Danny Phantom, they actually have the real picture of Danny Phantom on the back of it? It would have been cool if they had like the actual character on the back, like like the half face or something like that. Like kept it the same exact way and everything, but then just have like on the back like what the character actually looks like, so somebody can be like, oh wow, that's a good representation of that character. But they also don't really, no offense to Funko, but they sometimes don't do the best when it comes to like the eye color and stuff like that. Like a lot of the evolutions that you would think would have a different eye color just don't.
They just give them all like the black.
Like Sylveon would have been nice if it had blue eyes. Would have been kind of cool, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Yeah, we don't know obviously from production.
Naruto could have had blue eyes like he has, but they give him black eyes. So like, it's just they pick and choose which ones they want.
Yeah, because like I understand that like the black eye thing.
All of them, if you notice, all of them have different color eyes.
Yeah,
in the Fire Force.
That might be the biggest set with different colored eyes.
Yeah, every single character has a different color eye.
Yeah, even Iris that just has.
Yeah, Iris they just gave her the black eyes, but she's the only one with black eyes. All the other ones have different color eyes.
Yeah,
so if they would have done that, like I don't understand why it's so hard.
Yeah,
but...
in my opinion, I believe that the Fire Force set is probably the most accurate one that I've seen so far. Yeah. In the sense of like the eyes, obviously the Danny Phantoms are actually really well made, but those are
like the Goku
exclusives.
With the red eyes.
Yeah, so it's like
they pick and choose.
They
like when they do it, it looks really nice. So I don't understand like why don't you just continue with it? Yeah. But maybe I should apply.
Maybe.
But anyways, so we didn't really talk much about Princess Hibana, but
yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about her.
She becomes a really good character. At the beginning, you're kind of like,
she's kind of annoying,
but she's becomes a really good and helpful character.
Yeah, like
towards the end.
Everybody from what we saw so far either is a very helpful character or is a key point of the plot in some way.
Yes, and I don't know why they came out with hers. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like this pop. But like, of all the characters that they came out with this captain instead of their captain.
Yeah,
which makes it's weird. But
yeah, that other captain was scheduled to be in the next wave along with a couple other ones, but then it got canceled. Now, I'm not saying that they're just never gonna release them. There's a good chance that
they took a break.
Yeah, because also the anime is not going on right now.
No,
so there's no
another season is supposed to come out, but it hasn't been like done yet. So
yeah, because I think if I'm not mistaken, when these pops came out, there was something new about the anime. I think. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't that like far off because we'd seen Fire Force.
But it was like in a hype at the time.
Because we watched Fire Force, and then when we stopped watching it, I think that's when they started coming out with the pops, like literally like right after. Yeah. So, but yeah, so unless it's all right, so that's where we're gonna end it. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys again. All right, we're gonna end it before these dogs keep barking. If you guys can hear that, I apologize, but thank you guys again for all the support. Appreciate you guys, watching the videos and really enjoying them. Means a lot to us. So we'll see you guys next time. Adios. Bye.
Bye.